latest edition of Riverside Brookfield's annual Pack the Place game, a spectacular event where your Riverside Brookfield Special Olympics basketball team will square off against Morton West in a matter of minutes in this amazing opportunity for these students with intellectual developmental disabilities. Now, me and Liam had the honor of calling this game last year, and the joy and smiles this event brought to the faces, not only the players, but the people involved in this event and the fans, was palpable. And I reckon we'll see more of the same tonight, don't you think?
Yeah, without a doubt. This is always one of my favorite games to announce. Last year, the experience was just great. Everyone had a smile on their face. Winning or losing, everyone's having a good time. That's just something, it's great to see. It's a great event to be at. Usually gets packed with students and parents. The band's out here, the cheerleaders come. It's a great event for all the students with intellectual disabilities, and they all love it.
And you make a great point. While there's a time clock and there's a scoreboard, winning or losing is not a factor in this game. It's not important. What matters is these kids having the opportunity to get out and do something that will make them feel like they're just a regular student, you know, just like the rest of us. And that's what's truly special about these games.
Yeah, without a doubt. And they truly are just like the rest of us in the way that they get through their days throughout this school. These kids make a difference on the school, and they deserve a big game like this in front of a big crowd.
The excitement and the joy they bring to us students, you know, it's really something, and now this is our chance for us to give back to them, you know, for them to enjoy themselves in this event that's going to bring everyone together.
Yeah, now we'll head into some starting lineups for both Morton and Riverside Brookfield.
Looks like they're getting ready to be announced right here.
Oh, first the national anthem.
Morton Mustangs, number 3, Murillo. Number 4, Ian Carpenter.
And we are reminded of how much joy the Pack the Place brings to these students on both sides as they happily run through the embracing arms of the cheerleaders through their walkout.
Yeah, I think the best part about this game is that not only do we celebrate the Blazing Bulldogs team, we also celebrate the Morton Mustangs. As you can see, they're all having a great time just as much as we are.
Absolutely, and last year we had RB face off against Lyons Township, and now we see a different opponent, Morton West. All these students from each school getting their opportunity to shine on this big stage.
Yeah, for sure. As the last person to run through for Morton is Cecilia Velasquez, as we'll make our way over to our Blazing Bulldogs.
Give it up one more time for the Mustangs.
Little suspense building up here for our Blazing Bulldogs.
That's right. Number 11, Kamira Gunn, making her way. Followed by number 14, Harry Gregory.
And some would say the spirit of the team, Jeffrey Cole, coming here next.
Revving up the crowd. Luis Jara follows in hot pursuit. Look at him, he's ready to win tonight.
Eli Alvarez, great personality. What a great personality. He himself last year put up quite the game for the Blazing Bulldogs.
Absolutely, and he's one of those students where you'll see in the halls and you'll give him a nice wave and he'll give you a heartwarming wave back. Just a student that brings a smile to your face as soon as you see him. Brightens your day. Same with number 34, William Robinson, as he makes his way down right now.
And here's our peer buddy and best buddy, Dom Laporta. He's a great kid, great guy to be around. Big football knowledge, but he's got to bring it to the court tonight.
Big football guy and a big heavy metal guy as well. Loves his rock and roll. Another emphatic round of applause from the home crowd. An event that both Bulldog and Mustang fans alike can get behind.
A little last Bulldog fight song going on for the Bulldogs here, as we'll be able to see the starting five for both Morton and Riverside Brookfield. But as usual, every player is in the game at most parts of the game.
Yeah, and although there is a starting five, none of it really matters all that much. Everyone will get equal playing time tonight. Everyone deserves that equal opportunity to get their minutes in and put up some baskets, have some fun tonight.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So we see Ref Miller make his way to the center here. Well, Mr. Miller, football coach at Riverside Brookfield. Also a substitute teacher.
Yeah, dipping his feet in on the hard floor surface. Not usually accustomed to that, but usually prefers a whistle in his mouth. Now he's got a ball in his hand tonight. As we see number 34, number 31, Ivan Safeski will take the tip off tonight against number 15, Isai Villalobos.
The starting five for the Bulldogs consists of number 34, William Robinson, number 40, Blaine Chernow, number 31, Ivan Safeski, number 11, Kamira Gunn, and lastly, number 24, Eli Alvarez. As Blaine Chernow makes his way down the court, puts up a shot early, just off the rim. Chernow grabs his own rebound, moves to the left wing, puts another one up, just a little strong. As a nice rebound from number 24, Cecilia Velasquez, but it's taken by Ivan Sofeski as he drives, and another steal. This time it's Isabeth Brenes. She makes her way down the court. She puts up a layup, just a little short. As Sofeski's hustling for the rebound.
It's an exciting sequence here. It's hard to catch our breath in this opening play right here.
I know, as a shot put up there by number 5, Christopher Shelley, just a little far as the ball lands out of bounds. It'll be Morton basketball.
So much energy to start this game, start to finish, going from back and forth on both sides of the court.
There's our first basket, brought to you by number 15, Isai Villalobos.
And we see Blaine Chernow coming in at the top of the elbow right here.
The shot from Sofeski. It's cash. Ivan Sofeski. What a shot.
Big roar from the crowd there. He's brought his A game here tonight to start.
As now bringing it up for Morton is Cecilia Velasquez, looking for a teammate to pass to. As she's going to hold it to herself this time. But looks for Isai, and it's taken away by Ivan Sofeski. Looking for another rack of points, and he gets it. That's 2 more for Ivan.
Clear the runway for Sofeski. He's been the heart and soul of this team so far, leading them down. playing more up top at the point guard position. He's eager to get back out there again and win another ball for him.
And here comes Blaine Chernow now, showing some pressure. Up at the top is a shot just a little short from Christopher Shelley. And a nice layup there from number 12, Itzabeth Brenes.
And that's great that Itzabeth Brenes was able to get involved there under the rim, able to make her presence known there.
As Chernow and Safeski pass a little back and forth play here. The rebound goes to Itzabeth Brenes, looking for her next points of the night. She cuts to the middle, just a little strong on the shot. Rebound, Safeski. Safeski now having the game of his life right now. Driving up the right side, finds a teammate from William Robinson to Blaine Chernow. He's gonna shoot one. Just a little short off the front rim.
Great to see Sofeski spread the ball out a little bit there, trying to get it to William Robinson as his intended target. Robinson dumps it off to Chernow, who's been their shooter so far.
As Chernow there again will get a rebound, and a jump ball will
tie 4-4 game as we see our first substitutes come in.
We see number 11, Anna Mariles, number 4, Ian Carpenter, number 3, Carla Murillo, all head in for Morton's basketball team here. As for Riverside Brookfield, we see Dom Laporta head into the game. As driving fast off the bench is Carpenter, puts up a spin around shot just a little far. Rebound goes to Chernow. Chernow looking for a teammate. He's gonna dump it off to Sofeski. Under a little bit of pressure, Sofeski to Kamira Gunn, puts one up just a little far. Rebound, Carpenter. Carpenter's brought some energy to this Morton team.
Absolutely, right from being subbed in. He goes in and almost sinks that one there off balance.
But his teammate, Isai Villalobos, will put up a second chance rebound, and it'll go just far and land out of bounds off of Ivan Sofeski.
It's great to see that Chernow and Sofeski, who have been their main playmakers so far, have been trying to get everyone involved on this RB offense so far.
And as you speak, here comes Chernow. And a little block there by Ian Carpenter. A nice hustle play as Carpenter runs the length of the court to get a hand on that shot, as a fast break layup comes from
Brenes, it looks like. Brenes has been a force all night so far, getting those giveaway steals, taking it down on the other lane, coast to coast, and finishing it off there.
A little ball movement on display here from the Blazing Bulldogs. A shot from Blaine Chernow from downtown. Blaine Chernow, what a shot.
Amazing effort from Chernow there. How often do you see that? Great corner three action there from him. That puts the Bulldogs ahead by 1.
And he gives the 3 to the crowd, lets them know that was for 3. What a shot from Chernow. Carpenter now, oh, a little between the leg action from Ian Carpenter. He's gonna dump one off to his teammate, that's Isai. Isai's gonna give one to the inside, just a little far, and Eli Alvarez will recover the rebound, and it's his turn to take it up the court.
This will be his first time touching the ball tonight.
Alvarez trying to work the outside, loses it a little. It's gonna land out of bounds. It's gonna be RB basketball.
Back to the Blazing Bulldogs. Got a little contentious there with Itzabeth Brenes. And now we see Luis Yara come onto the court in Eli's place.
Ivan Sofeski looking for someone to pass to. He's gonna find Kamira, but it's just a little short as it's picked off by Itzabeth Brenes looking for another point. And she'll get it. Itzabeth Brenes, have yourself a day.
Yeah, she's been taking it away from the Bulldogs all night. That's probably her 4th steal of the game.
Yeah, now here comes Luis Jara moving up the court. He's gonna dump it off to Dom Laporta. Good hustle play by Dom to get that ball. So he's gonna look for his teammates now, but he's gonna get some space as he's at the top of the crown. Dom now getting double teamed is what it seems like.
Wow.
Dumps one off to Kamira. Kamira puts one up just a little far. Rebound kicks out, but Dom fixing his glasses wasn't ready as Ian Carpenter puts up a layup. That's too far, but Isai Villalobos recovers it and gets the 2.
Great solo effort from Dom there on the other end, using his body to impede and fend off 2 defenders, applying that hard pressure on, and wasn't able to come away with the 2 points there on the shot, but nonetheless, great effort from him.
As he's gonna dump one off to Ivan Sofeski. Blaine Chernow for another 3 attempt. just off the side of the rim as it's going to roll out of bounds for a Morton inbound.
Yeah, that just missed the mark there. That looked awfully close, though. Looks like a majority of RB's points now are going to be coming from the wing spots.
Ian Carpenter, fresh off the bench. He has been a standout player for Morton. He's been a lot of hustle and shown off a little bit of skill. He'll put up a 3 now, just a little far, as the rebound's going to go right to Itzabeth Brenes, and she's going to get her 8th point of the night.
Ian Carpenter's shot form is surely benefiting Morton here, as most of his shots are going off the backboard, and then Morton's able to collect off of the offensive rebound and score an easy bucket from there.
As a little toss-up from Louise Jara is going to end up in the hands of Kamira Gunn, and her shot's just going to be a little bit too far as Morton's now going to head up the court. And here comes Ian Carpenter now with a shot. That shot form stays great. He puts 2 on the board, his first 2 points of the night.
Morton doing very well in transition, showcasing their speed here. They may not be the tallest compared to the Blazing Bulldogs, but they sure are mighty.
As you see there, there's a little Dom Laporta 3 action, just a little short. But as we're talking about, the hustle from the Mustangs is definitely there as Ian Carpenter puts up a 3 just a little far, and a good rebound by Louise Jara. But it's going to roll out of bounds, just a little far out of his reach.
Great attempt at a rebound there from Louise. He was able to kind of shift the momentum a little bit. Morton was used to kind of corralling those balls off the glass and then putting them up for a quick bucket to extend the lead, but Louise able to stop their momentum there, although it is an inbound back for the Mustangs behind RB's basket.
As the one inbounding is Carla Murillo. She's going to direct a little traffic here and hand it off to Ian Carpenter, who's going to try to work through 2 defenders, and he'll get through, but can't quite finish the shot. Gets his own rebound, though. Misses again, but there is Omar Caro, fresh off the bench.
Those are his first points of the day. Everyone here on this Morton offense is getting a piece of the pie here. Great defense initially from Dom and Yvonne Sofeski. Ian Carpenter is able to maneuver his way through, though, and allow for that rebound to get through.
Here comes the Blaine Sharon 3. He connects yet again.
His
Blaine.
second 3 of the day from that exact same spot.
Yeah, Blaine Sharon. He's feeling it right now. As Ian Carpenter may be the one starting to feel it. He'll put the ball between his legs and finds Caro. Caro is going to dump it off to Cecilia. Cecilia back to Carpenter, but it's picked off by Sofeski. Sofeski now trying to gain speed on Carpenter. He's going to dish one off to Blaine Chernow. Chernow going to get it over to Jara, but just a little far as Ian Carpenter is going to come up, as he's going to put up a shot, and he drains it. Ian Carpenter with a nice shot.
Incredible sequence from Carpenter. They're able to scoop it up from the reaches of Jara and then finish on a great 3-point shot that extends Morton's lead to 9 on the night.
As Dom Laporta is going to try to work on to Ian Carpenter. A nice pass over to Yvonne Sofeski as Jeffrey's going to put up his first shot of the day. Just a little far. But here comes Morton. Here comes Omar Caro going the other way. Puts up a shot. And a nice rebound grabbed by Dom Laporta. And now Laporta going up the right side. Makes a move to the inside. A nice move. But Carpenter able to get a hand on the shot. As here comes Omar Caro again. Looking for some more points. And a pass that's just a little far for Carpenter. Ends up in Chernow's hands. A layup just a little short. He's going to get his own rebound. Another short. Blaine, a third effort. Just a little strong as Carpenter's going to take it the other way.
Unfortunate for Chernow there, as Morton now taking up the other end, showing why they're deserving of being called the Mustangs with their stallion-like speed on the transition. But here comes Blaine once again.
With his stallion-like speed, his blazing bulldog speed, will just end up a little far right on his shot.
Chernow having a little more luck from outside the 2-point range tonight.
As Carla Murillo is going to dish one off to her teammate, ending up in Omar Caro's hands. And now the rebound's going to end up in Blaine Chernow's hands. A timeout called for Morton as they're going to put some substitutes in.
And that'll be number 5, Christopher Shelley, seeing his first action here tonight. He'll come on for Ian Carpenter, who has been on fire this game.
Yeah, Ian Carpenter has come off the bench hot. He has been shooting everything he can, and it's been going in a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's been a fiery start to this game from both sides so far with a 19-10 score. Very high-scoring affair from the opening 10 minutes of this game. And I'm sure we'll see more of like that to come with some deep benches they got. More players want to continue to get involved here on this action, and I'm sure we'll see more buckets from a variety of different players and a variety of different scores to come in this game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. As standing up now for the Bulldogs, what we'll see will be a little lineup change. We'll see number 14, Harry Gregory, head into the court. Kamira Gunn will head back into the game, as well as Eli Alvarez. Little fresh legs for the Bulldogs, looking to bring back this game a little bit for their team.
Absolutely, and it looks like most of these teams are getting their buckets off of their transition, so that'll be key for sure, is the fresh legs. The fresh stamina from both sides will, I'm sure, power both of these teams, whoever comes out on top, to their victory tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. The drive game has really been where it's been at. I mean, the Bulldogs, though, or the Blazing Bulldogs, have been able to knock down a couple threes with Blaine Scher now, which has been a show to watch, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah, it's been a spectacle for the fans, but I'm sure they're going to find more luck tonight, continuing to try driving to that hole. That's where more of their points are going to come. It's going to be easier for them, and they could use their height more to an advantage here tonight.
As here comes Scher now, right on cue. He's going to send one over to Dom Laporta. Laporta puts up a three. His is just off the back rim. The rebound goes from number 15, Isai Villalobos, back to his teammate, Itzabeth Brenes, and it's back in Villalobos' hands. He's looking for a teammate. He's going to dump it off to Christopher Shelley. Shelley now finds Isabeth, and she's going to put up a shot just a little far, but a rebound chance from Isai Villalobos is good, and it's 21-10.
Isai Villalobos exploiting his reach there to get it over the hands of Eli on that play.
Dom Laporta for three, just a little far to the right. A nice shot selection there from Dom.
Yeah, and Laporte wasting no time there in open space. Shooter's going to shoot. That's exactly what he did. Unfortunately, he couldn't connect there. But we're going to see more of shots like that to come later in this game.
Yeah, moving it up the court now for the Mustangs, excuse me, is Isai Villalobos again. He's going to look for his teammate Itzabeth, but it's picked off by Blaine Scher now. Scher now has a little rush heading his way. He's going to slow down the pace, though, and step for another three ball. And it's off the front rim as the rebound goes to Itzabeth Brenes. Now she's got her own drive headed for her. Moving down to the Bulldog rim. Little contested shot. Misses, but the rebound there by Villalobos is no good, as here comes Eli Alvarez.
Some gridlock in the paint there as the Blazing Bulldogs able to come out on top and take it down the other end.
As Dom Laporta now thought about shooting the three ball. He's going to dish one off to Blaine, who's been hot for the three ball. Oh, and it's just a little far. And a nice rebound grab from Isai Villalobos. He's going to take it down the court as his contested layup is no good, but his second chance is good.
Down Laporte chasing down Villalobos there, but yeah.
This is Alyssa Morris with Riverside Brookfield RBTV, and I am with Dr. Freitas here, our principal.
Pause up. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
And a couple questions I have to ask for you is, why do you think it's important for people to come out to these events like the Special Olympics Pack the Place?
There's an opportunity for us to show our love for the school, to come together, to cheer, to laugh, and to support student athletes. You know, it's an opportunity to be Bulldogs, to be a family, and have fun.
Of course, and one more question. How do you think this adds to the Riverside Brookfield community for us
You know
together?
what? It's another great opportunity to be together, to support athletics. It's one of those memories that'll live forever. You know, you have to have great experiences and live life. It's an opportunity for us to live together, cheer, and have a good time.
Yes, I can't wait to see you at the halftime show. Thank you. This is Alyssa Morris and Dr. Freitas.
Freitas, our principal, and the school faculty coming out to support tonight in this great cause as we are taking to timeout right now with Morton up by 13. Leah, what have you seen so far from both ends?
I see nothing but smiles from both ends. It's been a great game. You know, Blaine Scher now, as you can see right now, having the time of his life. You know, like we said pre-game, score doesn't matter to these kids. They're here to have fun. And as long as they're having fun, that means the game's going in the right way. Student section is filling up here for them, and they're all loving it.
Yeah, and you can just see number 15, Jeffrey Cole, down there on the bench, loving life right now. But like you said, Blaine Chernow, it's been the Chernow show so far. He's already nailed 2 threes from very deep places, very low percentage shots, and he was able to sink. And let's hope that he can get some of his other teammates involved here tonight, spread the wealth a little bit, share the love. But yeah, great showing so far from our Blazing Bulldogs, as everyone seems to be enjoying themselves, which is what you want to see.
Yeah, for sure. It has been the Chernow show, as he has nailed those 2 3 balls, and he's been the one Blazing Bulldog who has stayed on the court the entire game. Obviously showing some endurance and some stamina, as maybe I jinxed it, but I didn't. You just getting a little sip of water, staying hydrated for this next session of basketball headed their way as Morton will inbound.
Yeah, he's been the engine for the Bulldogs so far, kind of invigorating them, sparking new life into this team. Surely he's getting number 11 Kamira Gunn and players like number 34 William Robinson kind of motivated to go out there and give it their all.
Yeah, Ian Carpenter is back on the court for the Mustangs. He's going to do a little behind the back pass to Omar Caro, who's going to dump one off to Isai Villalobos, who is getting bombarded by Bulldogs. And he's going to find Carpenter, but he's going to put a shot up, and it's just a little wide, and it's going to be out of bounds. Blazing Bulldog basketball.
Carpenter with the impressive quick release there. It's going to be hard for the Bulldogs to put pressure on him in time, considering he's able to unload that ball as soon as he catches it.
Yeah, Chernow show looking to resume here as he's making a move on Carpenter. He's going to drive up the right side, but Carpenter gets a hand on the shot as it looks to be Bulldog basketball. Or no, it'll be Mustang basketball.
Carpenter taking it down the other way, and we can already see how number 12 Itzabeth Brennis and number 32 Omar Kara are getting down into the paint early before RB can get back down there, showing how good they are in the transition with their speed.
As here comes Itzabeth Brennis again with the ball. She's going to find Villalobos in the paint. A nice pass and a nice finish from Villalobos. He gets to 10 points on the day.
Crazy how he was able to get to double digits this early. Great performance from him so far. Just shows his effort. It's indicative of his great performance.
Yes, Blaine Chernow looks to dump one off to Sofeski. Back to Chernow for another 3, but it's just a little far. And the ball's going to roll off a Morton Mustang player. And we'll see whose ball it is.
Chernow's been the leading scorer for this team with 6 points. If that 3 drained, which pinballed off the rim, that would have put him 1 point away from reaching double digits as well. See another substitute here, some confusion on the Morton sideline.
Looks like it all got figured out as the substitution was getting Dom Laporta back in the game and getting Blaine Chernow a little bit of rest. As Ian Carpenter will try to work some magic over the top. As a nice pass into the paint from Isai Villalobos will just roll out of bounds, and it'll be Bulldog basketball.
Uses intuition there, lofted it over the big reach of William Robinson and Dom Laporta. The only way to get over those hands into the safety of Itzabeth Brennes. Nonetheless, she could not come down with it, however, and it's back to the Blazing Bulldogs ball.
Dom Laporta now working a little magic. Here comes Sofeski with a shot. In and out, just an unlucky bounce. A nice shot from Sofeski. Just couldn't catch a break from the rim. As Carpenter's going to put up a 3. And it's going to hit off the inside of the rim. They're going to hit it back to Carpenter. Carpenter looking to make some separation as he will put up a little hook shot. A nice shot selection from Carpenter. But the ball is going to dribble out of bounds off of Omar Caro. It'll be the Blazing Bulldogs basketball.
And while Carpenter was kind of the eye candy of that whole sequence, really stealing the show there, I believe the unsung hero of that play was Isai Villalobos. He was making himself known, offering that assist, that additional pass, making himself big and noticed to Carpenter that whole time. And he was also able to get that offensive rebound off the glass to get it back into the hands of his playmaker Carpenter. Just showing his effort and the reason why he's one of the top scorers for Morton tonight.
Yes, here he is again. Villalobos gets the defensive rebound. He's going to dish it off to Carpenter, just like we said. Carpenter for 3. Rolls just off. And Villalobos, there he is, getting his 12th points of the night.
And he's not scoring in any flashy way like Chernow, but he's getting those points for sure as he's at the 12 marker now, the most out of anyone here on the court.
Dom Laporta now hits one over to Sofesky. Sofesky's going to put up a 3. And in and out again. He can't catch a break as this ball will roll out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball, or it'll be Mustang basketball.
Some confusion from referee Miller here, as it looks like Morton will now inbound it. RB getting set into their defensive position. We see number 14, Harry Gregory, about to be substituted on in the place of Eli Alvarez, number 24.
Ian Carpenter now, who has been the name of the game since he's came in, dishes one off to Villalobos, who's looking to make some separation here, in which he does. He's going to put up a layup, and that's his hot spot right there, right in front of the rim.
Villalobos marshaling the play there, telling his teammate Itzebeth to clear the way as he wanted to get an open look there. And to his surprise, even Blaine Chernow cleared the way. So he was able to get a clear look.
As Kamira Gunn now puts up a shot, it'll just be a little strong. As Villalobos now headed the other way, Sofesky with a lot of hustle. And as he will contest the shot from Villalobos, which will be a little bit off, as Ian Carpenter will get a shot, and the rebound will fall from Jeffrey to Yvonne to Chernow, as Blaine Chernow will look to make a move.
Well done by Yvonne Sofesky, hustling hard to get back on defense there, starting all the way back by the other baseline to get down there and impede on the shot by Villalobos.
There's a nice shot attempt there from Kamira. Will just be a little short, and it'll result in a Mustang rebound, as a nice drive there from Ian Carpenter will just be a little short, and Blaine Chernow will get the rebound.
Interested to see if Kamira, William Robinson, and Jeffrey Cole get some more looks here. Chernow and Yvonne Sofesky ruling with an iron fist over the ball. And here comes William Robinson with his first look.
It'll be a little far, as Sofesky will hit it over Chernow. Another shot just a little far, as here comes Ian Carpenter the other way with speed, but who also has speed is Yvonne Sofesky contesting the shot. And Villalobos with the rebound. Second attempt is good.
That's going to be hard for RB to stop on defense with that 2v1 matchup. You see Ian Carpenter driving down with the force, and Sofesky's able to get there in time, but then there's no one to clean up once that goes off the glass, and Villalobos has an easy putback lay there every time.
Yeah, it seems like Villalobos will get his first break of the game. He has been working it for the Mustangs so far.
Much deserved break. He has 16 points on the night already. Great showing from him. And he's doing it all with a smile on his face, which is the most important thing here tonight.
Blaine Chernow and Yvonne Sofesky playing a little give and go ball, as Chernow's gonna drive right up the middle, put up a shot, and it's good. Nails one from right in front of the rim.
Fantastic display of movement there from Chernow. That's what he needs to do to find more open looks there. Similar to what Carpenter has been doing, that's been really troubling this RB defense all night.
Yeah, that's broken the long lone streak of points for the Bulldogs, as that may have been their first points since the last Blaine Chernow three-pointer. But that's all right, as Morton's moving the other way, as Omar Caro has a shot a little too far, and a great rebound from William Robinson.
Yeah, this Morton squad has undergone a completely new look with both Villalobos and Carpenter out.
As a shot from Chernow is just a little strong, and the rebound will go to Cecilia Velasquez.
Clock winding down now, less than 30 seconds left. We might have time for maybe 2 more possessions from both teams here.
That's a little trip up there. Will end up in a Omar Caro nice shot.
And RB has to hurry quick with less than 10 seconds left. Chernow's gonna try to get one off by himself, it looks like.
He's gonna put up a 3. Does he have another? A little far, or short, excuse me, to beat the buzzer. Oh,
so
just
close.
to the right.
And that'll conclude the first half of this game as Morton leads 33-12. You can see though, RB is still in it, and they're still hungry for more. You can see Jeffrey Cole clapping his hands there, eager to get this game continued. 10 more minutes added on the clock for this next period of play after this break. Great showing so far, and it looks like we'll have a little halftime performance from someone with some mini games being thrown out here on the court.
Yeah, definitely a little fundraising going on here for the Best Buddies program, which obviously sponsors our Special Olympics team. As always, a great time with Best Buddies.
Want to give a big shout out, heartfelt thank you to our coordinator Mitch Zillinger and Mackenzie Sapochi, the leaders of this Best Buddies program here at Riverside Brookfield, for organizing and coordinating this event in conjunction with Morton West staff. This has been a great event so far that's enjoyed annually by students here at RB, and it's a great tradition that RB is certainly very proud of.
All right, here we go. 514, 861, 4.
It's actually no way.
Whoa. Liam is the winner.
Let's go.
So one of RBTV sports announcers is the winner. All right, next one, here we go. 514, 866, 1.
2 minutes remaining in this halftime break as I talk to Liam, who just won some memorabilia. Liam, take us through what you just won.
Yeah, actually, we were getting some raffle tickets for showing up to the game. Won a USA Basketball Dream Team Michael Jordan jersey. Definitely not what I thought I was going to get going into this game, but you know, I'm glad I have it now.
Yeah, you know, we were put at an advantage. We actually had 3 raffle tickets. I was granted 1 at the door, and then Liam got 2 for me because he didn't know I already got 1. So we were put a little bit at an advantage compared to the rest of the folks here, but we came away 1 out of 3, and Liam secured a Michael Jordan Dream Team jersey out of it. So
yeah, I mean,
congrats to him.
You know, definitely a great jersey. But what I'm seeing right now is 2 dream teams on the court right now, having the time of their lives. You know, playing a big game where I believe we'll have another 20-minute half left for the Bulldogs. Look to pull the lead back a little bit if they can, but if not, it's all good, you know, just having fun.
Yeah, I think the main goal for the Bulldogs is how can we make sure everyone here is enjoying themselves to the maximum? You know, how can we make sure everyone here is getting involved, touching that ball, being able to put up a few shots? So it's not just Blaine Chernow and Ivan Tefesky, who have been playing great this game, but so it's also Kamira Gunn and Willie Robinson, some other names, spraying the wealth around a little bit more and really making sure everyone here is having a great time here tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Making sure everyone's having a good time is the most important part of this game and of Special Olympics in general. It's not about being competitive. It's just about enjoying yourself, enjoying the time that you're having, which it has seemed to be the working goal so far. Everyone's been having a great time. Everyone's got smiles on their face. Everyone knows why they're here. They're here to have fun.
And from what we can see, we just want to extend a big thank you to all the staff who've helped in putting this together, even all the janitors, all the cleanup crew. Everyone here has got their Pack to Play shirts on, really kind of enriching that atmosphere a little bit, making this even that more special for the players who this is all built for.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. As we're going to head into our second half of basketball for the Blazing Bulldogs and the Morton Mustangs. We'll see who is granted the ball.
Yeah, and it looks like they'll take a similar starting 5 to what they originally began with. We see number 15, Eastside Villalobos, number 11, Ana Mariles, number 32, Omar Caro, rounded out by number 12, Itzabeth Brenes, starting off for the Mustangs. And on the Blazing Bulldogs side, you have number 23, Luis Yara, number 11, Kamira Gunn, number 40, Blaine Chernow, number 31, Ivan Tefesky, and finishing off is number 14, Harry Gregory, who is finally getting into this game.
Yeah, I think this is Harry's second time seeing the court so far. He's a very energetic kid, always having a great time, which is the kind of kid you need on the court. As Blaine Chernow will take a 3 right out of the gate and will just hit the back of the rim. Grabs his own rebound. Impressive play by Chernow. Puts another one up. This one's just a little short as it's taken out of bounds. And it'll be Bulldog basketball.
Itzabeth Brennan is not able to handle it, so it'll go back into the arms of the Bulldogs. They're getting plenty of chances to start this second half.
Blaine Scher now puts up a nice little shot attempt as Sofeski's going to grab the rebound, hands it over to Jara. Luis Jara is going to give it back to Kamira Gunn. She'll put up a shot. It's just a little short, but it's going to be Mustang basketball after the out of bounds.
And look at the Blazing Bulldogs quickly getting back in on defense. Don't want to get exploited the same way they did in that first half in those easy transitions off of the giveaways. And they're putting that pressure right from the start on Villalobos, who's been their top scorer here tonight.
As Villalobos will toss one in the air for Itzabeth, and she'll grab it. A nice play by her. She's going to try to look to find a seam in the court. She'll put up a shot. It's just off the front of the rim as the rebound will get back to Villalobos. Villalobos looking for the same kind of pass attempt, but it's Sofeski with the ball. A nice steal, driving down the left lane, and a nice layup. Yvonne Sofeski, nice play.
Very smooth finish from Sofeski there, getting it going the other way. Great start from the Bulldogs here tonight, scoring the first baskets of this first half.
Yeah, definitely some momentum building for the Bulldogs if they can keep up this good work that they've had at the start of this half. As nice aggressive play by Luis Jara.
Jara is certainly getting it done defensively. He's had some good looks on offense so far. I'm not sure he's been able to connect on a bucket. He's 0 points on the game. But with those looks he's getting on the defensive side, I'm sure that'll turn into more points on the offensive end here in a minute.
Yeah, no doubt. And obviously, to basketball, there's more than just getting points on the board. It's all about defense first. You know what they say, offense wins games, defense wins championships. And Luis has been a big part of this strong Bulldog defense.
And it's really been a pleasure to watch from a fan's perspective because both of these teams have just been giving it their all. Like you said, on defense especially, they're hungry to win. Even though it doesn't matter, they're having fun. They're having fun by putting energy into this game and trying their best.
And a nice little give and go play from Chernow and Sofeski is going to end up in Kamira Gunn's hands, and she's going to shoot it. It'll go just a little far, as it'll be Mustang basketball.
Villalobos will inbound. He's been one of their primary ball handlers here tonight, and as we see, number 4, Ian Carpenter, a dangerous player to watch on this Morton squad. He's been one of their top point getters as well on the night.
Yeah, no doubt. Ian Carpenter has been a facilitator, you could say, as he puts up a shot that'll get grabbed on the rebound by Kamira, but that's taken away quickly by Itzabeth Brenes, as her shot will be just a little far, and the rebound is yanked away from Blaine Chernow, and he's got pressure going the other way. He's going to put up a nice mid-range, and it'll go just off the backboard.
Now you can see Ian Carpenter speeding up play. That floor general, like Liam mentioned, similar to a facilitator. Really just their X factor in general tonight.
He's going to put up a nice little floater off the backboard and in. Ian Carpenter, he's having a night.
Yeah, and you can see Carpenter's been finding his success from the inside post. He's been rummaging around, finding his way through this defense, exploiting the holes and getting buckets that way.
Ian Carpenter there has a nice hustle play. So he's going to get a nice block. But coming in for the Mustangs is number 3, Carla Murillo, as Blaine Chernow will head to the line for 2 free throws.
This will be the first free throws we see of the night from both teams. What will be important is the rebound that comes afterwards. But my money's on Blaine sticking both of these.
We'll see what he can do here.
Taking his time at the line, getting himself set.
Puts one up and bounce, unlucky bounce, as it'll drift off to the left side.
Let's see if RB gets a chance here or if they'll just be able to set themselves up on defense if he makes this.
As he's going to grab his own rebound after the shot's a little far. He trips himself up there, but he's up all good as the pass is going to head back to Luis Jara. His pass is just a little high, as coming back the other way is Itzabeth. She's driving, and she's going to lose the ball out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
And then we just see the two facets of Ivan Safeski there as he first displays his excellent vision, rolling through his progressions, looking left, not finding anyone, turning his body right and finding Luis Char for that easy pass in open space. Doesn't work out, and then eventually he's able to go back on defense, hustle back, and snatch it from the fast transition of Morton. Two sides of the ball right there, just making plays on both ends. Great hustle from him.
A little miscommunication here as the Bulldogs ran back on defense on the offensive side of the court, but all figured out now as Ian Carpenter puts up a shot. The rebound's grabbed by Caro, and another rebound grabbed by Isai. Isai's going to give it out to Ian Carpenter now. Back to Isai Villalobos. He's going to drive to the middle, look for his hot spot, but he's going to give it back to Carpenter. Carpenter's going to put one up for three, and it'll be too short. As Dom Laporta will be the one to check it in for the Bulldogs.
And there's that infamous quick release we see from Carpenter there that's so hard to guard. No matter where he's positioned on the court for Morton, he's able to heave it up, and although he doesn't connect, he's going to get that shot off every time.
As a nice defensive play by Isai Villalobos. He gets a nice steal. He's headed to his sweet spot, and he's going to sink it for two. Make the game 39-14 Mustangs.
Just a testament to Villalobos' hard work so far. His points are coming off of his work on the defensive side. Just emblematic of his tough play so far.
A nice grab by Ivan Safeski. He's going to find his teammate Jara, who's going to give it to Laporta. Laporta puts up a shot, and it's just a little short. Carpenter on the rebound, headed back the other way.
Carpenter and Villalobos once again running the operation for Morton on offense, similar to what we saw in the first half.
It's a nice shot attempt, ends up out of bounds. It'll be the Blazing Bulldogs ball at their own end line.
Carpenter will come back out, allow a chance for number 5, Christopher Shelley, to get into this game. William Robinson also comes on for the Bulldogs, number 34, in the place of number 23, Luis Jara, who's been quite a presence on the defensive side.
Dominic Laporta now, a nice pass to the inside to Eli Alvarez. His shot is just going to bang off the backboard. Another chance for Alvarez. And just off the left side of the rim this time as Caro's going to take one, going the other way with Laporta bringing pressure. He puts up a shot. It'll roll just a little far off the rim as a nice shot there by Christopher Shelley will just be a little too short and end up out of bounds.
We now see Ivan Safeski inbounding it. Some great chemistry I'm sure we'll see between number 35, Don Laporte, and Safeski. Me and Liam actually have the pleasure of being buddied up to them in our best buddy groupings. Two guys that are just incredible friends. Love talking about football, love talking about music, rock and roll, so many interesting hobbies, and love spending time with those two players.
Here's Eli Alvarez. I couldn't agree more with what you're saying, Liam. Those are two great guys, great friends, great guys to talk to, great people to be around. Always a good time with those two. As they got their little band starting, actually.
Yeah.
You could check them out soon. They'll be big in no time.
Yeah, they're going to be huge rock stars in the future for sure. Just great guys to hang around. Don Laporte always cracks me up every time I'm sharing the floor with him. It's great.
Blaine Scher now will take one up the court again. He's going to put up another three, and it's just going to hit off the backboard. Now Alvarez looking for some points. He'll hit the backboard too. As out of bounds, it'll be the Bulldog basketball.
These have been some great shots from Scher now so far throughout the night, and I guarantee he will connect on at least one of them in these next 13 minutes. He's just bound to at this point.
Safeski going to be the one to inbound it for the Bulldogs. He's going to find Laporta. Laporta puts one up, and it's just a little short. Blaine Scher now puts one up, and it'll be a little short, and the Mustangs will grab it, headed the other way. As Villalobos passes one over to Itzabeth, and her shot's a little far. A nice little snag from Ivan Safeski, as we're going to take it down to the floor for a courtside interview with our student section.
This is Alyssa Morris once again, RBTV with our student section, and we have Maddie Gohuli with Taryn Schultz, and I just have a couple of questions to ask them. And my question is it your guys' first time coming to the Special Olympics Pack the Place?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay. And how have you guys been feeling about your first year here? Has it been welcoming? Have you guys been fun? Has it been emotional?
Honestly, so fun. It's been very wholesome and very fun.
Okay.
So much school spirit. It's so cute. I love
Yes.
it.
Yes, I love the school spirit. Did you guys wish you could win the uniforms that they did on halftime?
Yeah, I wanted a jersey.
I'm not too sure where you could find it, but I think if you go hit up Dr. Freitas, you could find it. And this is RBTV. Thank you.
Bye.
Another stellar interview from our sideline reporter, Alyssa Morris. Make sure to catch one of her games occurring throughout the winter season, as she's a star guard on the women's basketball team here at RB.
As Safeski here puts up a shot, a little short off the front rim. He's going to try to bank one in. This time it's grabbed by Villalobos, as he's going to hand it off to Christopher Shelley, who will make his way up the court. A little hook shot from Shelley will just roll out of bounds. Nice shot attempt.
Well done by Laporta to put a hand up and contest that shot from Shelley. I'd say the only kryptonite for Laporta tonight has been his glasses, as he's constantly been having to readjust them, interfering with his play, but he's been putting up some great solid showings tonight.
He's been a great hustle player, which every basketball team needs. He's been playing great on defense. As a nice steal from Itzabeth Brenes, as she's going to drive down the court, and she's going to put one in the basket for two.
Itzabeth Brenes showing some great deceleration there, able to slow down, catch down Laporta off balance, and put up that easy two. Great conversion.
Ivan Safeski now looking for some more points. His shot's going to be off the front rim. Rebound grabbed by William. His shot's just going to be off the netting, as Itzabeth Brenes will bring it up the court again, and her glasses take a little tumble, so play will stop.
And now it's the glasses that interfere for Brenes on the other end here now for Morton. Well done by her so far. Sort of taking the place of Ian Carpenter, I'd say, on the fast break, assisting in converting those points on the giveaways in transition for Morton.
Yeah, no doubt. Brenes has been a game changer for Morton, to say the least. She has been a hustle player like Dom Laporta, like we talked about. She's also been able to capitalize at the basket when she's there.
Yeah, and those chances have materialized for her the whole night, as she actually also has double digits on the night. Her, Villalobos, both have over 10 points or even at 10 points on the night, as Brenes is 10 and Villalobos has,
I think 15.
15.
Or 18.
18, wow. He's been racking them up.
As right on cue there is Brenes getting another basket, bringing her to 12. As Dom Laporta now will take it down the court. A little stop move from him, trying to work a defender. He's going to hand it off to Safeski for three off the front rim, as Villalobos will tip the rebound over to Brenes. She'll move up the court again. She's bringing it off, hands it off to Caro. Caro's shot just a little far. Rebound by number 15, Eastside Villalobos is good.
And we're pointing out these players such as Villalobos and Brenes, but it's also important to note the efforts of Omar Caro and Carla Murillo and these other players getting involved, because they're all doing a great job of crowding that paint and getting those rebounds to spread out to some of their other players. Their whole effort as a team is what's helping them get to 43 points on the night.
And another team play there as Villalobos finds Caro, but his shot is just a little far, as here is Christopher Shelley with the shot. It'll just be off the back of the rim. Safeski with a nice rebound grab. He'll hand it over to Dom Laporta.
RB doing great from long distance, but not so great at getting the rebound off of those shots when they sometimes don't go in, allowing for Morton to get back on offense and on these 2v1 situations or 3v1 like right now.
Villalobos finds his spot yet again as he puts one in for another 2-point, bringing him to 22 on the night. Dom Laporta now dishing one off to Eli Alvarez. He'll put one up, and it's just a little far. As Villalobos again working his way to a spot. A nice block by Ivan Safeski. As Dom Laporta now bringing it with speed, to the other side of the court, puts one up, hits the side of the rim, gets his second chance, riding the sideline. He's going to put another one up. It'll get in. Dom Laporta from mid-range.
Breaking the lull that was going on from RB for the past 5 minutes or so, scoring their first points in a long time. Great solo effort by him as he's able to take it down the court in the transition without the help of any of his other players and score that bucket to get to 17 points as a team.
Yeah, nice three-point effort there from Laporta. Brings the score to 45-17 as a timeout is called for Morton. And all substitutes will be made.
7 minutes, 45 seconds left in this game. Just so much fun being had from both fans and players alike so far.
Yeah, as you can see right there on the sideline, even the cheerleaders having a blast tonight. It's a fun game for everyone, whether you're watching, whether you're playing, whether you're reffing. Mr. Miller's having a blast down there. Everyone here is having a great time. RBTV is having a great time. Always a great game to get out to.
Of course, it's such a pleasure, such an honor to be a part of an amazing event like this. And just credit to all the staff and all the players, everyone in charge of organizing and coordinating this event. They've really made sure that everyone's being entertained. Like we said, both players, even the fans, the people involved in Best Buddies, the students especially, have created signs for these players to help encourage them, give them some words of motivation, and I'm sure that's what's helping them play to such a great level.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the energy in the stadium is at an all-time high. Something that we see at an average basketball game, boys basketball game. You know, they say pack the stands. This actually might be a little bit more packed coming from the parents section. Everyone's here excited for this big game where we tick into our last 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, pure electricity here at the Dog Pound. The fans and the students sure are bringing their bark.
As Caro's going to put up a quick shot. It'll be just a little far as the rebound is grabbed by Eli Alvarez, who will make his way down the court with Ian Carpenter on him. He's going to drive to the rim. Carpenter's going to get a hand on it, and just a little contact on the floor there as Carpenter gets up as a champ, and he shows that he's all good.
Well done by Eli to draw the contact as he cuts in, uses his body to get in the way of Carpenter and draw that foul there, crashing to the floor, which you don't like to see, but he's able to win the ball back for RB.
Dom Laporta puts up another shot, just a little far, and Blaine Chernow on the rebound. He'll try to put up a shot, and it's grabbed by Alvarez this time. Alvarez will retrieve the ball after giving it away. Chernow for three, just a little far. Kamira now. Unlucky bounce off the back rim as Ian Carpenter will grab it going up the side.
Well done by Ian Carpenter. A breath of fresh air for this Morton team as he's subbed back in. And he's able to use his stature to put a hand on Chernow's shot earlier in that sequence.
Omar Caro was the one sinking the basket there off of a nice dish from Ian Carpenter. This Morton team really knows how to work well together.
Yeah, and you can see that from the scoreboard. You have Omar Caro with 6 points, and you even have number 4, Ian Carpenter, chipping in with 7. You have 2 players with double digits in Isabeth Brenes and Eastside Villalobos. Just everyone's getting involved so far.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever if Ian Carpenter makes his way into the 10-point bracket sometime soon as he sits at 7. A nice play by Ivan Sofeski there, though, as he tips off the pass from Carpenter. As working it inside is Carla Murillo looking for some help. She will keep looking, finds a teammate. It's Cecilia Velasquez. Velasquez now to Carpenter. Carpenter working on Sofeski. Drawing an offense, gets Caro open. Caro to Velasquez. Velasquez now just steps out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball.
Morton doing well to break down this RB defense, which has been tough and relentless through their ball movement and patience with the ball. Patience to not do any cheap giveaways, any forced turnovers, and really work that ball around until they find an opening.
Talk about ball movement. There's a nice ball movement play from Chernow to Sofeski to Kamira Gunn as she sinks one, getting her first points of the night.
Much deserved for Kamira Gunn, as that was a long time coming. She had so many shots that were good looks earlier in this game, and she finally gets her first points of the game, which she absolutely deserves and needed.
Yeah, Kamira, definitely a great player for this team. She's a standout star and a great person to be around, as Blaine Chernow will take one moving up the court as he's going to work left on Carpenter. as he's going to try to find a teammate. He's got Kamira Gunn. She's going to put up another shot. Just a little short this time, as this rebound will roll out of bounds.
Well done by Kamira Gunn to make herself available for that play, showing and getting open for Chernow. She was actually the first one to get down to the paint, beating her man Omar Caro there, and she had an open look for a second there. But then once that closed down, she spun out and was able to receive the ball around the high post, go for a shot, and unfortunately she couldn't connect, but great movement overall.
Yeah, for sure. Great play there by the Blazing Bulldogs. They've definitely upped their ball movement in the past couple minutes of this game, being able to capitalize on a couple more shots, as we saw from Dom Laporta and one from Kamira.
Yeah, and as a result, we saw Kamira get her first points of the game. That's what's going to happen. The more you spread the ball around, the more you move it, and the more you just show your kind of, coagulation as a team, the more points you get involved for everyone else.
Yes, a little more ball movement here from the Mustangs will end up in the hands of Isai Villalobos, looking for a teammate. He's going to loft one up to Carpenter for three off the front rim. Rebounds rolling, and it'll roll out of bounds.
The Blazing Bulldog Boys, they're looking to stage a late point flurry here. Eli Alvarez taking it up.
Eli now working left. He's going to find Blaine Chernow. Chernow looking for a teammate. He's going to take it up himself. Tries to get a shot up. A nice hand there by Carpenter. He's going to pass one out to Eli Alvarez now. Alvarez holding on to it. Now it's to Chernow for three. Off the front of the rim. Almost another three from Blaine. As here comes Itzabeth Brennis, as her shot is just a little far out of bounds.
Great from Luis Jara getting back into this game and making himself notice right away, instantly, showing his instant impact, putting up a hand and getting that block on Itzabeth Brennis, who has been lethal for this Morton offense all game.
Chernow with a shot, and he drains it. His third three of the day for Blaine Chernow. He'll move to 11 points.
Pure ecstasy from the RB fans as Blaine Chernow gets his third three-pointer of the game. Stellar performance from him so far. Outstanding.
Yeah, shooters shoot, and Blaine Chernow will never pass up a shot attempt, as it shows why right there, sinking his third three of the game.
And that'll get him to 11 points on the night, breaking double digits.
He will be the first Bulldog to break double digits in this game, as, Villalobos will move it inside and hand one out to Carpenter, who has a shot for double digits, but he's going to move the ball. A nice play there by Carpenter. Villalobos now driving inside. A nice one-handed lay to get him to 24 points on the day.
Just under a minute and a half left as Morton are approaching 50, and I'd say both teams have made the most of this incredible event so far. The atmosphere, the energy in this building has really helped both teams to achieve their potential.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. The energy in this building is at an all-time high, as you could see this student section, the parent section, and Morton section is just erupting, and has been for the whole game. And it's a great sight to see. As Blaine Chernow will cut inside, looking to make a move for 13 points, in which he cannot get. The shot will roll off the rim, as here comes Villalobos, and he'll get to 26 points on the night as the Mustangs break 50.
He's definitely the beneficiary of some fresh legs there, as he collected himself, got a nice water break, and showed his speed there off his freshly revived muscles, able to take down the other end and get a nice layup there.
As Chernow puts up another three, this one's going to head off the front of the rim and bounce out of bounds. And Carpenter's going to hand the ball in to Ref Miller here, as the Mustangs will have an inbound.
Time winding down. RB hoping to see another possession here in this game. Ian Carpenter taking it down the court. He has been a fierce opponent to Blaine Chernow the whole night, marking him very tightly.
Yeah, as Villalobos, is going to put up a shot, and he's going to drain another one. 28 on the day for Villalobos, as he has a clear sweet spot. William Robinson here moving around the outside. A nice picked off pass by Villalobos. Can he break 30? And he sadly cannot. A beautiful shot attempt and a beautiful way to end the game.
Absolutely, as Morton closes this game out, winning 53-22. Absolutely incredible performance to watch from the fans' perspective. Just to watch the Bulldogs and the Mustangs go at it. Both teams having so much fun on the court, so much happiness, jubilation. It's just a great sight to see, and just incredible atmosphere overall.
Yeah, as you see here, the players head to the handshake line. Everyone's happy with how this performance ended. It was a great game. Both sides of the ball moving it, having fun, having a great time, living their lives to the fullest at the annual Pack the Place game. One of the best events to be at RB.
And luckily for the players, I don't believe this is their last opportunity to play. I believe they still have some more games remaining in their season. So some still more chances to go out and shine and enjoy themselves. Some of them, it being their last year, their senior year.
Yeah, as you can see here, the Bulldogs, the Blazing Bulldogs, excuse me, will head to the middle and get their annual picture with the Palms team, as we're going to send it down courtside to Coach Kane and Alyssa Morris.
You choose to start this, and how much do these acts of kindness mean to you?
Okay.
All right, this is Alyssa Morris once again with RBTV, and I am with Coach Kane. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And first question I have is, how many years have you been doing this annual Pack the Place, and why did you guys choose to start this?
Yeah, so this is my 4th year here at RB, and it's been a tradition, a long-time tradition that was here before I was here. It's a great way to include our athletes with things that all the other sports teams in our school are have access to. So it's a great opportunity for them to be recognized for a night.
All right, my last question is, so overall, do you think this is just giving an act of kindness to others and just showing them that they could do things just like everybody else can? It's like including?
Yeah, I think it's another way for inclusion. Working as a special ed teacher, it's really important to give our students the same experience that any other student in the school would have, and being able to showcase their talents on a night like this is something that's really great.
All right, thank you so much for talking to me. It was nice meeting you, Mr. Kane. Thank you. I told him to give me a countdown, and I was like,
Tim Cohen and So Long from the Dog Pound.